Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagede Imo TV. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the national news. Nigerians no longer interested in anti-corruption war, FG. Triumph for Biafra as UN tells Nigeria to unconditionally release compensates Kanu. INEC drops Abacha's son as PDP governor candidates. Gunmen open fire on police station as officers repel armed men attack. Police arrest journalist over defamation. 9 burned to death in Ondo auto crash. And finally, sports. Super Falcons fall 0-1 to Zambia in WAFCON third place playoff. Now the news in detail. 6 years after it introduced a whistleblower policy to help in its fight against corruption, the federal government has lamented the growing disinterest being shown by Nigerians in reporting incidents of corruption and called for more citizen participation. Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, alongside the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, and Chairman Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC), Professor Bolaji Owoson Oye, stated these in Abuja during the launch of the Partners United Whistleblowing Reporting Portal organized by the African Center for Media and Information Literacy, AfriSMIL, in collaboration with the Shehu Musa Yaradua Foundation. Malami, who was represented by a Special Assistant on Cybercrimes, Mr. Abiodun Aikomo, called for sustainable partnership between citizens and the federal government, stressing that it was key to tackling corruption with patriotic vigor. The Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, which I represent on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria, has done a lot of things in furtherance of the anti-corruption war. The United Nations UN Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has indicted both Nigeria and Kenya governments for the arrest and extraordinary rendition, torture, and continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, without due process. UN therefore asked Nigerian government to immediately release Kanu unconditionally and pay him adequate compensations for the arbitrary violation of his fundamental human rights. It also recommended that government officials responsible for the torture meted to the IPOB leader be investigated and punished. The UN body further directed Nigeria to report back within 6 months of the transmission of its opinions on Kanu's matter, steps taken to comply with all the recommendations thereof. It referred the case of Kanu's torture to special rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment or punishment for further consideration. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has published the name and credentials of Sadiq Wali as the gubernatorial candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Kano State. Delegates reported that the state PDP had split into 2 factions, with either side holding parallel primary elections that produced Wali and Mohammed Sani Abacha, the son of late military head of state, respectively, as Kano governorship candidate for Kano State. This has led to confusion among members of the party loyal to the state executive by Shehu Shagagi. The crisis in the Kano chapter of the opposition party led to parallel primary elections, which produced the sons of former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Aminu Wali, and that of late former head of state, General Sani Abacha. INEC had before now recognized Abacha as the authentic PDP governorship candidate in the state, following a federal high court ruling that recognized Shehu Shagagi's faction that produced him. Gunmen opened fire on police station as officers repel armed men attack. The police command in Enugu State has stopped an attempt by armed hoodlums to attack Iboize North Police Division headquarters within the Nsukka axis of the state. The command's public relations officer, DSP Daniel Undukwe, revealed these in a statement released on Friday in Enugu. According to Ondo, the police operative foiled the attack of about 6 p.m. on July 21st. He said police operatives of the command foiled an attack in Igbo North Police Division by armed and wounded criminal elements. In case you're just joining, you are watching the national news from BGI TV. More to come. Another story with the Nigerian police. 5 editorial staff members of People's Gazette, an Abuja-based newspaper, has been detained by the Nigerian Police Force (NPF) over an allegation bordering on defamation of character. Newsmen understand that 5 police officers from the Utako division arrived at the newspaper's office opposite NNPC quarters in Utako at 12:35 p.m. on Friday and arrested John Adenekon, an assistant manager director. Later, the officers were said to have returned to the office and arrested Amidat Adeyemi, Grace Oke, Sami Obu, and Justina Tiyani. Samuel Ogodekwe, publisher of the newspaper, confirmed the developments. 9 persons were burned to death on Friday in a road accident which happened at Omotosho along Ore Lagos Expressway in Odibo local government area of Ondo State. The commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps or units, Mr. Sikiru Alonge, who confirmed the accident, said the crash happened early in the morning. According to him, the crash involved a white Toyota Hiace bus with registration number FKJ 095XE and a Honda Accord saloon car with the registration number cannot be ascertained. He said 9 persons were burned to death in the ghastly accident which happened on Ore Lagos Expressway early Friday morning. The accident was as a result of a tire burst which caused a head-on collision and later resulted into a fire which burnt all occupants of the vehicles beyond recognition. And finally, on the national news is a sports story. Nigerian Super Falcons ended their Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON campaign on a low, losing 0-1 to Zambia in the 3rd place playoff on Friday. Comments expressed here as showing that yes, the ladies tried their best to making sure they win the 12th place match for the first time. They are winning nothing from the competition so far in the record so far. Not forgetting that Super Falcons of Nigeria is still the defending champion before the competition, and the final will take place between Morocco, the hosting nation, and South Africa. Before we call it a wrap on the national news, let's quickly take some headlines. Whistleblowing, Nigeria is no longer interested in anti-corruption war, FG. Triumph for Biafra as UN tells Nigeria to unconditionally release, compensates Nnamdi Kanu. And finally, sports. Super Falcons fall 0-1 to Zambia in WAFCON 3rd place playoff. Thank you for watching. For more updates of our YouTube program on YouTube, you need to dial on the code by Babagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell, select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For other placements of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Moriri Rebila Lawal. Good afternoon.